Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be tying a zebra nymph. First thing you're going to need is black thread. I'm using ultra thread, but you can use sewing thread. The second thing you're going to need some silver, something silver to make the stripes. I'm using this. I can't remember the exact name of it. It's probably right there. Oh, tinsel. Some silver tinsel, or you can use silver foil. Then you're going to need a white brass cap. I'm using River Wildflies 25 pack. They're my favorite. And then a size 10 nymph hook. Alright, so to start this off, you're going to need to start behind the bead, put the bead on before you start wrapping, because it'll make your life a lot easier than trying to put it over the string. And we're going to go down a pretty decent way. Honestly, most of this hook is going to end up being twine. Then you go up the shank of the hook again, back to where you started, and that's where you're going to need a pair of scissors too. I forgot to mention that. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna trim this with my knife. Now is when you're going to need your tinsel or your foil. And I like to cut about a 5-inch piece off, just because that way I have plenty to work with. You can probably use this one piece to make a few flies if you really need to. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put it in behind the bead and wrap back down to where you started. Alright, and then you do that a few more times, and I'm going to show you an easy way to make this body. So normally I would just kind of ball it up here, but what you can do is you can go back and forth a bunch of times, and over time it will make a really nice profile body. Sorry if I'm tying this a little slow. I'm filming this on an iPhone right now and have it balanced on a box, so it's a little bit tricky for me to tie this fly right now. If you like tying your flies on the river, this right here is a good choice for doing it. It's not that complicated of a fly to do. Very few materials are needed, and it's normally really quick. I'm just taking my time for the sake of showing you how it's done in the video. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take that tinsel and we're going to wrap it around the body. No particular direction is needed, and you can space it out as much as you want, put them as close as you want them to be. It really does not matter that much. Then what I'll do is right behind the eye here, I'll do it a couple extra times and then make sure my actual line, it goes behind it and almost wraps around it. That way when I tie it like this, it almost makes its own knot. Also, don't forget the scissors. Those, I didn't realize I forgot those, and those make life about 100 times easier while tying flies. Alright, and then you're going to need, you can use a whip finish or you can use your fingers. It's not that hard to do. And I'll wrap it maybe 3 or 4 times, then close it off. And then I like to add a second one just because I think it might help. And then you can glue it if you want to. If you're not a fan of glue, then just don't go for it and leave it how it is. But otherwise, that is the finished product. It is a little messy, but that's just because I used a knife to cut the material. I didn't use a pair of scissors. This right here is a very good early spring, early spring, kind of early summer bait. You can catch spawning trout off of it. You can catch just trout off of it normally, under your indicator, stripping it back towards you. Really any way you can think of fishing this, you can. It works extremely well on just about any trout. I've caught in cutthroats and rainbows alike. This works on grayling too, just not as well. If I was gonna tell you what leader to fish this on, I would say a fluorocarbon leader, but I would say like a 6-foot one. That way you can move your indicator up and down. Normally I'll fish this at a depth of about 4 feet. That way it's not right on the bottom, it's kind of floating off. But other than that, that's pretty much the whole fly. Like I said, you can add glue if you want to, or leave it how it is. You can do a ton of different colors with this. I've done blue ones and orange ones. I've used copper wire for the ribs instead of the tinsel. But other than that, that's the whole thing. If you like the video, subscribe, comment down below why I can do better for the videos, and catch you next time.